Today, I tried something different in my first class today. On Wednesdays, I have a very, very mellow stretch class that we go into deep, long-held holds, where I tried something. You know, two things that I believe in are breath, movement, and then the third thing is deep stretches. So, and that's our longevity, part of our longevity recipe. So I tried something. Normally on Wednesday mornings in my live class, we'll sit and we'll breathe and we'll do some easy movement. Then we roll down on our back and go into long-held stretches. Well, today in a short session, what I'd like to do, what I did this morning and what I'd like to do today is incorporate some movement first. I swear to God, the stretching session was 50% more effective for me because I moved, I did some of that beautiful Qigong flow before I went into the deep stretches. This particular session, we're going to focus on loosening our glutes and our quadriceps. We're going to do that with some deep held stretches, but before we do that, we're going to do a warm-up. We're going to do that beautiful little Qigong flow to get the energy, get our bodies energized, to get the blood flowing, to get us moving, and that's going to make the stretches that much better. I tested it this morning. It was amazing. I don't think I'm ever going to do even a restorative class without first doing a gentle Qigong flow. So I'm going to invite you today to find that comfortable stance. Soften your knees, feet about shoulder width apart, facing forward. We're going to soften our body a little bit. We're going to start with something called spreading the feathers. We're going to push our palms straight down, pull the shoulders away from our ears. We're going to start our gentle movement by dropping an ear to the shoulder and then nodding your head. So we're finding this very easy movement. We're opening up from the ear all the way down to the shoulder. You're pressing those shoulders away from the ears. Oh, man, it makes a very active stretch, getting nice and deep into those traps, to the top of your traps, up the side of the neck, working on the scalenes a little bit. And now take a nice deep breath in, maybe kind of release that pressure. And then once again, push those hands straight down, pulling the shoulders down, dropping the opposite ear. Now we nod. Yeah, good. Oh, man. We're just starting to get the blood moving. We're starting to bring the energy into our body. We're starting to grab that energy around our body and bringing that in, energizing the body, preparing for our deep stretches we'll be doing in a few minutes. Nice. Now come back to center. Kind of wiggle those shoulders out a little bit. Make your stance firm. Feel nice and solid and grounded. We're going to start with Buddha holds up the earth. Those hands, the palms face up. They come right up the center. We turn our palms up right above our head and then exhale down. Nice. Soften your knees. Springy knees, I call them. We come up. Big breath in. Filling up, energizing at the top, bring those elbows back, thumbs rotate out, and exhale down. See how that opens up the chest a little bit? So now we're inviting energy into our body. We're doing that with our breath, in through our nose, out through our nose. Those nice deep breath in, and that soft, gentle exhale. We're going to come up one more time, inhaling up. Next time, leave your left hand up, extend your right hand down and across your body. That palm's down, the other palm's up. This is connecting heaven and earth. Now we're grabbing energy from above, from below, and we're kind of mingling it, and then back up the other side. We're also starting to deep side stretch into your body, so your breath is moving right into the side as you extend. You take that big breath in, and then you release as you bring that energy together, and then we go up and do the other side. Again, a big breath in right into your side, and let that body kind of collapse, relax as you go to the other side. Let's do a couple more rounds of this. Even that little hesitation, that little pause at the top and bottom where you grab that energy, bring it together. And the other side. Nice. Now we're going to release arms down to our side. Let's activate our energy points, our acupressure points for energy. We go side to side, rocking the hips a little bit, tapping, kidney in the back, kind of bottom of the ribs, abdomen in the front. Do a few rounds of this, back and forth. Now the arms are free. Think about moving your core first, letting it drag your arms along with it. Oh yeah, just soft energy activation, simply energy activation. Getting the body prepared, ready. You know, I like to say if you can get the joints moving silky smooth, which is really a nice visual. Think of that, just that beautiful as your joints go. That's what we're doing right now. activating that process. We're going to let arms drop down to our side. Sweep your arms up overhead. Now we're going to do a little twist to the side. Let your arms go. Bring them up. Back to center. We're going to go side to side like that. Just let the body go. It's a nice, easy movement, easy motion. Inhale. Twist. Inhale. Twist. Don't get too close to the wall like me. You'll go bang, and then you'll have bruises on your arms. You'll go, where'd you get those? I don't know. Come up. We're going to grab our wrists. We're going to pull across. Now, big side stretch. Oh, and other side. Big side stretch. Nice. Let's release down into easy shoulder rolls. This is going to be free form. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're going to move those shoulders however it feels nice. Maybe you bring them forward and back. Maybe you roll one at a time. Maybe you roll both. Maybe you come forward and spread your wings. Just get those shoulders moving. And then a little shimmy shake. A couple times. Nice. Good. I'm ready to go down and do some stretching. How about you? Let's make our way all the way down on our backs. We're just going to do a couple different stretches, long held poses. The idea is to get the quadriceps and the glutes open. These are the muscles that are going to help you stand up straighter, going to take the pressure off of your back. It's going to help you move and feel better all day long. So we're going to roll down starting on our back. Oh man, hands move to your belly. Knees are bent, soles, your feet are on the mat. Let's take a few deep breaths right into the belly. And I bring the hands to the belly because I want those hands to rise on your inhale. And then softly fall on the exhale. We're kind of wiggling ourselves into position. You know, when I do this, if I'm doing my own practice, I like to get the back of my neck long. One way you can check that, are you looking straight up at the ceiling or are you looking behind? We want that look straight up. Breath is still moving deep. Maybe work those shoulder blades out a little wider, but at the same time you're rolling them out. Soften your spine all the way down. Relax. Feel the body just melting into the mat. Let's start off with just a little bit more easy movement, taking our knees side to side. Yeah. You know, you should do this, again, if you can synchronize the breath by inhaling the knees to the center. As you exhale, exhalation is going to help you go a little bit deeper into these stretches. So you exhale down. Float it back up. Exhale down to the other side. We're looking over the opposite shoulder and continue taking that breath nice and deep. You might have noticed I reached for my battery pack. I can't tell you how many of these I record and fail to turn my microphone on. I have to scrap them. So thankfully today, we're still rocking. Come back to center now. We're going to take our arms, we're going to reach them out to the sides, out to a wide T. We're going to get those shoulder blades wide, extending the arms long. Now we're going to work on the quadriceps. This is a simple, long held stretch. Your right leg lifts up in the air, crossing over your left, all the way at your knees. We're going to drop those knees down to the right. You're going to look over your left shoulder. Then you're going to keep squeezing those legs together. That's how we create the stretch in the left quadriceps, the upper outside of the left leg. We want to breathe nice and deep. We're going to hold this for about a minute, right in that range. And we just breathe and melt into it. Your only job is to relax the rest of the body, keep that little contraction on. There's the magic that happens. There's where we get those quadriceps. Muscles are short from sitting too much. We want to lengthen them. We want to create space. So you're breathing, you're relaxing, and feeling the stretch. Isn't that nice? My God, you can feel it all the way from your hip bones, your pelvis, all the way down, almost to the knee. Yeah. If you're feeling this in your back, press the legs together harder. Notice how that moves that stretch right into our targeted muscles. Oh, sweet. Sweet. You relax. You breathe. If you couldn't get the legs wrapped to the knee, that's no problem. If the ankle's on the outside, you're pulling down, that works fine too. So we're coming up on our minute. So just give it maybe a little bit of extra. And then coming back to center, we're going to unwind. Take a moment to kind of wiggle the body back into place, making sure you're ready. Arms still reaching out wide. We pick up that left leg, cross it over our right. Squeeze those legs together. Drop them down to the left. Okay, keep squeezing them. Relax the back, but squeeze the legs together. Feel that stretch. Upper outside of the right leg, your right quadriceps. Yeah, that top leg is your stretching practitioner. It's stretching out the muscles of the right leg. You're going to breathe. You're going to relax. Also great for stress reduction. You get into these positions and maybe you focus a little bit on your breath and you just let all of that monkey mind go, all the crap from the day. Let it float away. You don't need it. Honest to God, you really don't. I mean, they say 99% of what you worry about never happens. It could even be higher than that. Just stop worrying, and especially stop worrying about things you can't control. All righty. That's our quadricep stretch. We come back to center. That wasn't too bad. Huh? Soles your feet to the mat. We take the knees side to side a couple times. Now we're going to stretch out the glutes. We're going to stretch out the back of the leg. Another muscle that gets really tight from too much sitting. Huge muscle, a huge group of muscles. We come back to center. First thing you want to do is take that moment, kind of wiggle yourself into position. We're going to take our left ankle just above our right knee. That's going to let that left knee fall out heavy. The key here is to get into a beautifully externally rotated position. Once you're there, we're going to pick up the right foot. We're going to reach around behind the right leg. Now, there's different ways you can do this. The left hand's going to go between the legs, the right hand behind. You can reach behind your hamstrings. This leg at 90 degrees, good idea. You're going to resist with that inside leg as you pull in. We're going to hold this one for about a minute. Now, you can take this a little deeper by bending that knee and reaching around the shin and pulling in. Sometimes that helps isolate the stretch a little bit better. You find what works best for you. We're going to keep breathing for about another 50 seconds. Oh, yeah. Now, you keep resisting with that inside leg. This is a stretch. It's really easy to get lazy and just lay here. No. You want to keep pulling in. You want to keep resisting with the inside leg. You want to keep challenging this muscle because these muscles will release and you can go deeper and deeper and deeper, getting more and more space, creating more space for a deeper stretch. We breathe, we hold. This is a particular stretch. There's different ways of doing this on your tummy here, but the idea is you want to hold this for at least a minute, and sometimes 2 to 5 minutes is the perfect time to hold the stretch. There's a lot of muscle to stretch here, so we want to give it the opportunity to go nice and deep. We're going to pull in for another few seconds. Oh man, isn't that nice? You might even say yummy. Yeah, I know. I love calling these stretches yummy because, man, they are. They nourish the body and the soul. Drop your feet down. Take a breath. Maybe let's take the knees side to side a couple times. It's nice to throw a little movement and kind of get yourself all wiggled back into place. So this little movement, this little motion can help open things up, help prepare things for stretching. We did that at the beginning. And those knees come back to center. Once again, take that right ankle above the left knee. The right knee falls out heavy. When you're ready, you pick up that left leg. We're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. Reach around behind the hamstring or the shin. You pull in. Here's another tip. Keep that foot engaged on the inner leg. That's going to help protect the knees, help deepen your stretch. And now the right side is saying, stretch me out, baby. I love this. And you go, yummy. Wiggle your eyebrows a couple times, just so that it knows you're really happy. Yeah, good. So we breathe, we stretch. Oh, man. God, I love this stuff. I got to tell you. There is a, well, yeah. No, I won't use it. Well, maybe I'll use the term. We'll see. Okay, I'm a stretch whore. I confess. I love to stretch, man. I love to stretch every day. I mean, if you'd been the broken body I was in 2007 and be where I'm at now, you probably are a stretch whore. It's okay. It's okay. I'd do almost anything to get my stretch. Okay? We good? I hope we're good. All right, keep pulling in. Oh, man. Another few seconds. It may be deeper, deeper, deeper. And unwind, hugging those knees, rock side to side. Woo! And there's our stretching session. A beautiful warm-up. And yeah, this is the second time I've done a long-held stretch where it wasn't just all mellow, where I did the warm-up first. Let me tell you, this is a 2 thumbs up sequence. And I doubt if I'll ever even do a restorative class without that beautiful, soft breath work before we start. So roll onto your side. We're going to make our way up. Oh man, we find that comfortable seat. Like I always love to end classes. Let's go and do a little twist to the side. I'm even a short session like this. These little ringing out twists at the end. We come to the other side. We fold forward. Oh man, and one of the most important things I think you can do in the world is take a little time for gratitude. So why don't you sweep those arms up overhead. Bring them down. We plug in. Here's where you just soften. You go, man, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful I can move. I'm so grateful for my heartbeat. I'm so grateful for my breath. I'm so grateful for my life. And then you go out there and you have an amazing day. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy.